It's 7:02 right now, and if you're in one of the 53 cities and towns in Massachusetts with elections today, that means most of you have just about 58 minutes left to vote. Now, if you've already voted, congratulations. You are sadly the minority. Even Secretary of the Commonwealth, Bill Galvin, Massachusetts vote counter-in-chief, he was not optimistic. Here are his projections for Boston.
In 2011, which would be the last comparable year, I think it was something like 62,000 ballots cast. I'm not sure it will be that high because I think there were probably more active races in 2011 than there are this year.
That's 62,000 out of nearly 373,000 registered Boston voters. And now we're expecting less? I know what you're thinking. That folk singer Utah Phillips was right. If God had wanted us to vote, he would have given us candidates. But there's more to it. Even though we're not picking our next president, we are choosing the people in charge of the communities where we live and work. So what can you do after those 57 remaining minutes run out? How about encouraging our leaders to make it easier to have more voices heard? Last May, we took a step in the right direction here by allowing early voting, online registration, and pre-registration of 16 and 17-year-olds, even though they can't vote till they're 18. But other states are going a step further. Last month, California signed off on automatic voter registration, following in the footsteps of Oregon. In short, if you get or renew a driver's license or a state ID card, you're registered to vote, no extra steps necessary. Oregon also does all its voting via mail, as do Washington and Colorado. Interestingly, all three of those states have legalized recreational marijuana. Now, officials mail you your ballot in those states, you send it back, no struggling to find your polling place, no lines, no hassle. And going another step further, many countries require their residents to vote. Require them. That includes Australia, where you can be fined for failure to turn out at the polls. Now, there are good arguments for and against this idea. It certainly raises participation rates, but some say forced democracy is no democracy. Regardless, can't we all agree that at least we shouldn't have to jump through hoops to have our say? How about making Election Day a holiday so we don't have to miss time from work? Or weekend voting. They do it in Iceland and Sweden. And better yet, online voting. Just about everything is done via computer these days. Shopping, banking. You can even meet face-to-face with people around the world from the comfort of your couch. And except for a few teenage hackers on the other side of the world, it's secure. So shouldn't we be able to vote online too? What do you think? Unlike those election ballots, we're already a few quick keystrokes away. Tweet us at Greater Boston. Share your thoughts.